This is Jarrod Horak, and in this video, I will analyze the Grade 2 Gulfstream Park Oaks on Saturday, March 29th. This is a Kentucky Oaks 2025 points race through 27 races on my Road to the Oaks video series. My top choices have 11 wins, 4 runner-up finishes, and 4 show finishes. 2 of my top choices have scratched, so I'm 11 for 25 on the Road to the Oaks. If you're interested in my full card analysis at Santa Anita and other tracks, you'll find those full cards at therunawayrhorse.com. And this week, I do have 2 big full cards planned: Arkansas Derby Day at Oaklawn and Florida Derby Day at Gulfstream Park. Both of those programs, 14 race cards, and both of those on March 29th. And you can get my full cards individually, or you can get those Gulfstream and Oaklawn cards together as part of my weekly Saturday special for $16. So go to therunawayrhorse.com on my shop page. You can pre-purchase those cards now. I'll email them out when analysis is complete later in the week, and I send out my full cards 1 to 2 days before race day. And I recently debuted a new product on my website, my Kentucky Derby Prep Race Package. If you purchase that package, you will receive my analysis and wagering strategies for all of the remaining Kentucky Derby points races, my weekly Derby reports, and my Kentucky Derby Day full card at Churchill Downs on the first Saturday in May. So I'm going to be doing my annual Triple Crown Series full cards once again, Kentucky Oaks Day full card as well. So go to therunawayrhorse.com on my shop page if you're interested in any of my products. And the early weather forecast for March 29th at Gulfstream calls for mostly cloudy skies with a high temperature of 79. Now we'll meet the Gulfstream Park Oaks field, and we'll go last to first. Gulfstream Race 9, Grade 2, $250,000 Gulfstream Park Oaks, 3-year-old fillies, 1 mile and a 16th on the main track. 3:31 is the post time, and that is Eastern time. And we will start with a Safi Joseph Jr. trainee, and this one is Paradise City, number 1, and easily won last time, optional claiming race at 1 mile and a 16th at Gulfstream, and Edgard Zayas is the rider. Number 2, Safi Joseph Jr. trainee, Early On, and Edwin Gonzalez will ride this one. This one was second in the Virginia Oaks last time out. Number 3, the Queen's MG. Once again, Safi Joseph Jr. is the trainer. Irad Ortiz Jr. is the pilot. This one won the Devona Dale Stakes at Gulfstream at 1 mile last time out. 5G is next for trainer George Weaver. She was second in the Grade 3 Honeybee at Oaklawn last time. Tyler Gaffalione is the pilot. Number 5, Whatintheliteral, making her first start of the year for trainer Jenna Antonucci. She's going to be a long shot in here. Number 6, Cassiar, for trainer Shug McGahee. She won her 6.5 furlong debut at Tampa Bay Downs. And then number 7, Anna's Promise. This one back-to-back victories at Gulfstream Park. So she's in good form, but she is stepping up in class. Now we'll go last to first. The horse that I picked to finish 7th and last is the 5, Whatintheliteral. Now this one won the Astoria Stakes at Saratoga last year. Since then has been struggling. Now she lost the rider in the Schuylerville Stakes. She was a distant second in the Hallandale Beach. And then she was beaten 22 lengths in the Grade 1 Frizette. Her last start against the boys in the Nashua Stakes, she was briefly up on the pace and she eased in that race. Her first start since November, hard to recommend in her recent form. The horse that I picked to finish 6th is number 7, Anna's Promise. This one added Lasix, won a maiden optional claiming $50,000 7 furlong race at Gulfstream on February 5th. Carlos David claimed her that day, and she stretched out. She was up on the pace, and she won an optional claiming 75 non-winners, one other than event by a length, and that was at 1 mile and a 16th at Gulfstream on March 6th. So she's stepping up in class. She's losing Lasix. She should impact the pace, but I don't know that she's going to be around at the end. The horse that I picked to finish 5th is the 6, Cassiar. This one was in mid-pack from post 10 in her 6.5 furlong debut at Tampa Bay Downs. And then she rallied to get up by a head that day, and she was 12 to 1 odds. So this one is a $400,000 City of Light filly for trainer Shug McGahee. I think she's going to enjoy the added ground of this race, but she definitely lacks experience, and we'll have to see if she is ready to face this kind of company in just her second career start, first start over a route of ground. The horse that I picked to finish 4th is the 2, Early On, and Early On added Lasix, stretched out in distance, stalked slow fractions, and she easily broke her maiden at 1 mile and a 16th at Gulfstream on February 5th. Then she shipped to Colonial Downs. and the pace was slow, and she rallied into those slow fractions, and she missed by a half length. That was at this distance, but it was around one turn in the Virginia Oaks. So Tyler Gaffalione is going to ride this one. He's 0 for 14 with Safi Joseph Jr. recently. The horse that I picked to finish third is the one Paradise City. Now she stalked the pace and she scored. That was in her local 6.5 furlong debut. She was 2-1 odds last September. And then she raced wide and she finished fourth in a 9-horse field as the beaten favorite at 1.1 at Keeneland in her second career start. Then she turned back, she added blinkers, and she was fourth in a 6-horse field at 7 furlongs in December. And then she was second behind a romping winner, and that was 5G, who's also in this race. And that was in the Cash Run Stakes, a 1-turn mile on January 1st. She was actually the favorite that day, so she was the beaten favorite in that race. Then she added Lasix, she stretched back out in distance, and she easily won a 1.1 at Gulfstream Park, 3-1 odds on January 30th. So she has 2 bullet workouts for this. Inside post, she's getting faster. She should save ground behind the speed. I'm going to pick number 3, the Queen's MG, for second. And this one won the Schuylerville Stakes at 6 furlongs and the Grade 3 Adirondack Stakes at 6.5 furlongs at Saratoga last summer. And then she faded in the Grade 1 Spinaway Stakes. She finished 5th that day. And then she finished 3rd in the Tempted Stakes, a 1-turn mile, and then the Grade 3 Forward Gal Stakes at 7 furlongs. Now, last time she broke through with a nice win. She worked out a nice trip, ground-saving, stalking trip from that inside post, and she was able to scoot right up the inside there and really never had to leave the rail, and that was a good effort. That was a slow, early, fast, late event. That was the Grade 2 Devona Dale, a 1-turn mile, and she won that race by 2 3/4 lengths. So just based on her form, she's a logical contender. Jarrod Ortiz Jr. and Safi Joseph Jr., a good jockey trainer team. She's your likely favorite. My top choice is going to be the 4, 5G. Now, this horse was nowhere in her dirt sprint debut at Saratoga last summer, and then she was able to win a New York bred turf route in her second start. Then she chased the pace and she missed by a half length in the Tepin Stakes at a mile on turf after that. Then she returned to dirt. She was up on the pace and she was able to defeat Paradise City in the Cash Run Stakes on January 1st, and she just dominated that race, a big effort. And then from post 13 last time, she set the pace and she got into a pace battle with Quiet Side, and they were battling in the stretch, and she finished second in the Grade 3 Honeybee at 1.1 at Oaklawn Park. That was on February 23rd. And she finished 3.5 lengths in front of the Grade 2 Demoiselle winner, Muhimma, that day. And Muhimma was my top choice, and she was the favorite in the Honeybee. So big effort from 5G from that outside post last time. So her new rider, Tyler Gaffalione, he is 2 for 3 with trainer George Weaver recently. She has 2 Florida workouts since shipping to Oaklawn for that race last time. She should be all over the pace in here. And I think that she just met better company last time, and maybe she can get the job done and defeat the Queen's MG in here. So it'll be 5G, number 4, over 3, the Queen's MG, with Paradise City 3rd and early on finishing 4th. So if you want a free pick each day, go over to therunawayhorse.com and click on the Better Bets blog tab at the top of my homepage. You'll get a free pick from around the country each day. And like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. Subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. I post horse racing videos on my channel every week. I'm especially busy right now. The Road to the Derby and Oaks video series. You'll see those videos each day on my YouTube channel, so keep checking for those. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.